To actually is an expert in the Outer Banks, and she's bringing her real life ties to that area and actually her ties to running a hotel into the series that she writes. Welcome this morning, Jan Dawson, to Author's Note, and I've got my copy right here, Jan Dawson's book, Storm Season. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be talking with you and talking with your viewers and hopefully potential readers.
For sure. Hey, we love a good beach read around here, and your beach novels are set in Hatteras. Talk about where you're located and how you're tied to these stories that you're writing.
Sure. I started coming to Cape Hatteras in 1964. So that's a long, long time ago. My family originally were from around the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. My family fell in love with it. My father decided to retire here. And I came all during my growing up time, during summer vacations. As an adult, I brought my children here. And then after my father passed away, my mother became ill, and I moved here permanently 11 years ago. Interestingly enough, I have a real life connection of reconnecting with an old beach boyfriend. And so there's a bit of that woven into the story, although the circumstances in storm season are very different from ours. But there is a lot of real life going on there. I'm physically located in Buxton, North Carolina. This is on Hatteras Island. Many people have been to the Outer Banks. In the far north, we have Corolla and Duck. And then you have the towns of Kitty Hawk and Kill Devil Hills and Nag's Head. Then you cross a big bridge, you get to Hatteras Island, and you go down. We have 7 villages on Hatteras Island. I'm in Buxton, and that's where the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse is. Many people recognize that one because of the diagonal stripes.
So set them up. We always like to let people know these are great beach reads, but they're all sweet. Is it sweet romance for the most part?
Yes, they are all sweet romance. That's how they're categorized. So if your granddaughter or grandson picks one up off the coffee table, you don't have to worry.
That's always nice. That's always nice to have. So when we're talking, you have a series, but you also have a standalone. Give us some of the background on if we want to start the series, we should start where? Is it with this one?
With storm season.
Okay.
I'll kind of tell you what happened with the 3 and how those 3, and then how the other one fits in, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so storm season came about because I was getting a knee replacement, and that sounds very odd, but that's the truth. I couldn't sleep at night before the surgery. I had a lot of anxiety. I knew that sleep was important before the surgery to help with the healing afterward, and I thought, well, I'll just make up a story. I've always made up stories. As a child, I wrote little storybooks. So I started making up this story in my mind, and then in the morning I would tell my husband, oh, I wrote another chapter in my head. He finally, after the surgery and it was all said and done, he said, you really need to write this down. So I did. And I was going to take it to Staples up the beach and, run it off a few copies and share with friends and say, oh, look what I wrote. But a woman, actually my massage therapist, said, I know someone who can help you with self-publishing. So I got in touch with her. And not only did she help me format the book, she found me an editor. She designed the covers. She's been amazing. She's an author herself.
So I'm going to interrupt because I want to make sure. What's the name of the series? So if we start, so Storm Season is #1, but that's the Hatteras series?
They're all a Hatteras Island novel.
Okay.
And it's the Hatteras Island trilogy. It's Storm Season, the first one. Hooked on You is the second one. And then Tangled Lines is the third one. When you read
Yeah, go ahead.
Hooked on You, I started a second book not really knowing that I was going to write a trilogy. So it's a new character with a new story, but I decided to bring the characters from Storm Season into Hooked on You.
Okay,
and then
I'm going to interrupt you one more time because we don't have much time, and
Okay.
you've got a standalone that's coming out. I don't have that in my hand. Tell everybody the standalone so that they can grab that, your latest, right?
The latest one is called Building a Little Love.
Building a Little Love, which we do have on the screen. I just want to thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning and sharing your gorgeous slice of life in the Outer Banks. You're going to want to follow her I see on Facebook is a great place to make sure that you know what book, what order, and when the latest is. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much as well. And I do have a website so people can always look there.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so after the break, we're highlighting the specialized design experience that you can find at Betty Rumpf in the interiors. Oh, I love this. The 9's back in just a few minutes.
It's a red hot view with live hot topics. And this week,